have the dog that will run massive distances when it sees another dog and completely ignore any recall, begging, pleading or shouting you do? Well, in this clip, as part of Lothlorien's recall series, I'm going to talk you through what I do. Firstly, you need a group of friends with dogs to assist. Please ensure the dogs you enlist are happy to play and already have recall. Follow the steps in the previous videos so your dog can respond in a non-distracted environment. Then get out with your mates. Do not start far away from the other dogs. We don't want to encourage your dog running. So take your dog on leash right to them and then cue, go play, and let your dog loose. I'm not using a long line here as I was concerned about it getting snagged or tangled, but I still have a 6-foot leash attached. Now, why cue go play? Think of it like the break bell at school. It signals the end of work and the start of fun. If every time your dog gets to go, you cue it, through time that becomes the signal, much like the school bell. When it becomes learned as part of the process, if you don't cue it, the dog won't go. That's really clever. It's called bringing a behaviour under stimulus control. So with Oscar here, I am calling him to me. I'm not at this stage looking for immediate. That's really unfair and he doesn't know. And when I do call him to me, I'm giving him a reinforcement of food and then I'm letting him go away. Now with a dog like Oscar, the reinforcement is like currency. Food is worth, say, £10, but other dogs are worth £100. So to achieve reliability, I'm calling him, giving him food, touching his collar and cueing go play so that he can return to the other dogs. It's really important that you do the collar touches. You don't want you touching your dog's collar to signify the end of the play. So when you do need to put the leash on, the dog will get really clever and notice that now you're going for the collar. That means he's gone back on the lead, so he will run away. So we really want the dog to believe that every time he comes back, we're going to touch his collar. This just desensitizes him to that. And I'm making sure that I'm, stroking him under there and then cueing him to go straight away. And as you can see, we've not been doing it for very long, but Oscar is already improving vastly. So moving on to the next clip, this is us just a little bit further on in our walk. And it's becoming more and more reliable for him coming away. This dog really loves to socialise with other dogs. And social dogs should not be penalised for being social. But however, they should be controllable. They should be able to call away from another dog easily, and they shouldn't necessarily just run at every single dog they see. That could be dangerous, it can compromise your dog's safety, and you also don't know what the other dog is like. So here he is running around having a good time. Now I just call him here, but our collies Finn and Flash have gone into herding mode, which I do believe here was just kind of upsetting Oscar slightly. So I call the collies away. So that then means that Oscar is guaranteed success at coming back. And this is why I said earlier that it's important that you use dogs you know and dogs that already have a good recall. And there's that collar touch. As you can see, he's not bothered by it. Little piece of food and cue go play again. He really likes Flash. That's the short-coated border collie. So that's how I would do it. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them. You can pop them in the box below. And failing that, off you go and enjoy yourself, and happy training.